They called her Queen Zara, the goddess of Instagram, the definition of perfection. On social media, she wasn't just living, she was floating above the rest of us. The latest iPhone Pro Max, the biggest, most expensive Brazilian hair that cascaded down her back like a waterfall, business class trips to Dubai, London, and Paris, Gucci bags that cost more than a year's salary for some people, Hermes Birkin bags that had waiting lists. Her life looked like a dream, a perfect, untouchable dream. Everyone wanted to be her. Girls studied her page like it was a university course. They copied her style, her poses, her captions. Guys, they would do anything, and I mean anything, just to get 5 minutes of her attention. She was not just beautiful. She was dangerously beautiful. The kind of beautiful that made men forget they had wives at home. The kind of beautiful that made women cry when they looked in the mirror. But what they didn't know, what nobody knew, was the terrible, dark, evil price she paid for all that shine. The blood that was spilled. The destinies that were stolen. The lives that were destroyed. This is her story, and I promise you, by the end of this video, you will never look at social media the same way again. You will never envy what you see online the same way again. Before we start this journey into darkness, if you enjoy stories with deep lessons, stories that will make you think twice about the life you're chasing, please hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Drop a comment and tell me where you're watching from. Trust me, you don't want to miss what happens next. This story will shake you.
We collect the destiny of men and use them for our riches. We collect the destiny of men and use them for our riches.
Zara wasn't always the goddess you saw breaking the internet. 5 years ago, she was just a regular girl from a regular family in Surulere, Lagos. Her father, Mr. Johnson, was a taxi driver who worked 16 hours a day just to feed his family. Her mother sold vegetables in Ojuelegba market, waking up at 4 a.m. every morning, returning home at 9 p.m. every night. They were not poor, but they were definitely not rich. Just managing, just surviving, just praying for a better tomorrow that seemed like it would never come. But even then, even as a regular girl, Zara had something special. God had blessed her with a beauty that was not normal. I'm talking about the kind of beauty that made people stop and stare on the street. The kind of beauty that made photographers beg her to model for free just so they could have her pictures in their portfolio. Let me describe Zara to you. Her skin. Her skin was the color of honey mixed with caramel. Smooth, spotless, the kind of fair complexion that glowed even without makeup. No pimples, no scars, just perfect radiant skin that seemed to shine from within. Her face was like something an artist spent years perfecting. Big, beautiful eyes that sparkled when she looked at you. Long, natural eyelashes that most girls needed fake lashes to achieve. A pointed nose that sat perfectly in the center of her face. Lips that were full and soft, the kind that lipstick companies would use in their advertisements. And her smile. Oh, her smile. When Zara smiled, it was like the sun came out. Her teeth were perfectly white, perfectly aligned. That smile could make a man forget his own name. That smile could make a married man forget he had a wife waiting at home. That smile was dangerous. It was a weapon. But that wasn't even the most dangerous part. Zara's body? Her body was the kind that made other women jealous and made men lose their senses. She stood at about 5'7", the perfect height. Her figure was what people called a Coca-Cola bottle shape. small waist that curved out into hips that were wide and full. Hips that swayed when she walked. Hips that made men turn their heads even when they were trying not to look. And her backside? Her yansh, as we say in Nigeria, it was big, round, firm, natural. Not the fake ones you see nowadays that look like someone put 2 footballs under the skin. No, this was God's original work. When Zara walked, it moved with a rhythm that was hypnotic. Men would literally walk into poles, walk into walls just because they were too busy looking at her backside. With all this beauty, you would think Zara's life would be easy. But when she got admission to study business administration at the University of Lagos, reality hit her hard, very hard. On her first day on campus, Zara saw girls her age driving their own cars. Not small cars, we're talking about Honda Accords, Venzas, Toyota Camrys, even Range Rovers. Girls who were 19, 20 years old parking these cars in the school compound like it was nothing. She saw girls wearing clothes that cost 50,000 naira, 100,000 naira, 200,000 naira, one outfit, just one. And these girls had different outfits every single day of the week. Different shoes, different bags, different jewelry. These girls went to expensive clubs every weekend, places like Quilox, Escape, DNA, places where a bottle of drink costs 30,000 naira, 50,000 naira. Places where Zara couldn't even afford to buy pure water at the gate. At first, Zara tried to focus on her studies. She told herself, I will graduate with good grades. I will get a good job. I will make my parents proud. She wore the same 3 or 4 outfits to class, rotating them throughout the week. She would walk past these girls with their expensive cars and expensive bags, and she would tell herself, my time will come. But every day, on Instagram, on Snapchat, on Facebook, she would see these girls living their best life. Pictures in private jets, pictures in 5-star hotels, pictures with designer bags that cost more than her father made in 6 months. And the comments under their pictures, thousands of comments. Goals. I want to be like you. Queen behavior. Body goals. Face goals. Life goals. Zara would look at her own page. 50 followers. Maybe 60 on a good day. Pictures in the same outfits people had seen before. 5 likes. 3 likes. Sometimes 0 likes. 0 comments. She felt invisible. She felt like she was wasting her beauty. Here she was, looking like a goddess, but living like a church mouse. The thing that pained her the most, she would see girls who were not even half as beautiful as her, girls who had to use filters and makeup to look decent, living the life she dreamed of. They had everything while she had nothing. It didn't make sense. It wasn't fair. Then one day, during her second year, Zara made a decision. She was eating lunch, scrolling through Instagram, seeing all these girls shine, and something inside her just snapped. She said to herself, God gave me this beauty. He gave me this body. He gave me this face. Why should I be suffering? Why should I be wearing the same clothes every week while girls who are ugly compared to me are wearing Gucci and Prada? No, it cannot continue like this. I must blow. I must shine. I must be somebody. I must make people know my name. Whatever it takes, I, Zara Johnson, will do it. And that decision, that single moment, was the beginning of the end. Zara's entry into the big girl's world came through her roommate, Chioma. Chioma was one of those girls who always had money. New phone every 3 months. Expensive hair every 2 weeks. Chioma noticed that Zara was beautiful, very beautiful, and she couldn't understand why Zara was still managing. One Friday evening, Chioma was getting ready to go to a big party at a club in Lekki. She looked at Zara, who was on her bed reading a textbook, and she said, Zara, why are you wasting your life? With your beauty, with your body, you should be living better than me, better than all of us. Come with me to this party. Let me introduce you to the world. Zara hesitated, but Chioma continued. Look at you. You are the most beautiful girl in this entire school. Yet you're here suffering. Do you know how many girls who are not even fine like you are making millions of dollars? Oh, come out of this your shell. Let's go. That night, Chioma did Zara's makeup. When Zara looked in the mirror, she couldn't believe it was her. The makeup made her already beautiful face look like something from another planet. Chioma lent her a wig and a tight-fitting dress that showed every curve. When Zara put on that dress, Chioma actually gasped. Zara, Jesus Christ, see your body. You've been hiding this thing? This girl, you're wicked though. You are going to cause trouble tonight. I'm telling you, you are going to cause serious trouble. When Zara walked into that party, everything stopped. I'm not exaggerating. Everything stopped. The DJ almost forgot to change the song. Guys who were in the middle of conversations with other girls just stopped talking and stared. Girls who thought they were the finest at the party suddenly felt ordinary. Zara's hips swayed as she walked. Her skin glowed under the party lights. Her smile lit up the room. She was not just beautiful, she was magnetic. She was gravitational. Everything and everyone was pulled toward her. And that's when she caught his eye. Uncle Emeka. Uncle Emeka was sitting in the VIP section with his friends. He was 45 years old, married with 3 children. His youngest daughter was actually Zara's age. But when he saw Zara, all of that disappeared from his mind. He saw this goddess walking through the party and he said to himself, I must have this girl. I don't care what it costs. Uncle Emeka sent one of the waiters to call Zara. When she came to the VIP section, Uncle Emeka stood up. He was a big man, literally big, pot-belly and all. But he wore expensive clothes. His watch alone cost about 2 million naira. His perfume filled the air around him. My dear, what's your name? He asked, his eyes traveling up and down Zara's body without shame. Zara, sir. Zara, beautiful name for a beautiful girl. Please sit down. Let me buy you a drink. Let's talk. That night, Uncle Emeka spent over 300,000 naira on drinks just to impress Zara. He asked her questions. Where was she from? What was she studying? Where did she live? And with every answer, he was calculating in his mind how much it would cost to make this beautiful girl his. Before the party ended, Uncle Emeka had collected her number. He whispered in her ear, his breath hot against her face, I'm going to take care of you. A girl as beautiful as you should not be suffering. Give me a chance and I will change your life. 3 days later, Zara had a new iPhone. 1 week later, 20,000 naira appeared in her account with a message, buy yourself something nice. 2 weeks later, Uncle Emeka took her to an expensive boutique and told her, pick anything you want. Zara picked clothes worth over 150,000 naira. 1 month later, Uncle Emeka rented a small apartment for her in Yaba. It was small, yes, but it was hers. No more sharing a room with 3 other girls in the hostel. Her own space, her own privacy. And that's when Zara started her transformation. She opened a new Instagram account. Her first post was simple, a video of her new apartment with the caption, New Beginnings, God is good. But the second post, that's when people started paying attention. It was a video of her at a restaurant, wearing one of the expensive outfits Uncle Emeka had bought her. Her makeup was perfect, her hair was laid, her smile was dazzling, and her body in that outfit, men in the comment section lost their minds. Who is this? Jesus Christ, where have you been hiding? Wife material, girlfriend goals. The comments came flooding in. 50 likes became 100. 100 became 300. Her followers started growing. 100 followers, 200, 500. Zara tasted the attention and she loved it. No, she didn't just love it. She became addicted to it. Every like, every comment, every new follower gave her a rush of happiness. For the first time in her life, people were noticing her. People were envying her. She was becoming somebody. She started posting more. Videos of her food at expensive restaurants. Videos of her nails. Acrylic nails that cost 15,000 naira. Videos of her unboxing her new hair. Bone straight that cost 180,000 naira. Every post, more likes. Every post, more followers. Every post, more power. But Uncle Emeka was just the beginning. He gave her 20,000 here, 30,000 there, paid her rent, bought her things. It was good, but it wasn't enough. Zara wanted more. She needed more. Because the more she posted, the more expensive her lifestyle needed to look.
Through Uncle Emeka, she met other men, rich men, men who had money but were tired of their wives, men who wanted something fresh, something beautiful, something exciting. There was Mr. Tunde, who worked in an oil company. Mr. Tunde had an office in Victoria Island. He drove a Lexus SUV. Every 2 weeks, he would give Zara 50,000 naira just to spend time with him. Sometimes they would go to a hotel. Sometimes she would cook for him in her apartment. And every time, more money would drop in her account. Then there was Alhaji Musa. Alhaji Musa owned 3 houses in Lekki and 2 houses in Abuja. He was one of those Alhajis that had plenty money from oil connections and government contracts. Alhaji Musa liked Zara so much that he bought her first car, a small Toyota Corolla, but still, it was a car, her own car. The day Zara posted a picture with that car, her Instagram exploded. See God, oh, hard work pays. Congratulations, Queen. The likes were over 2,000. Her followers jumped to 10,000 in 1 week. Then came Chief Obi. Chief Obi was different level. This man had serious money. He owned a construction company that got contracts from state governments. Chief Obi saw Zara at a club and he fell. He fell hard. This man gave Zara 100,000 naira just for spending 1 weekend with him. With all these men, Zara's life completely changed. Within 2 years, she had transformed from a struggling student to Queen Zara. Her followers grew to 50,000, then 100,000, then 200,000. Every post she made, thousands of likes within minutes. Every picture, hundreds of comments worshipping her. Body of life. I want to be you in my next life. Queen of queens. The standard. My role model. Girls were copying her style. The way she tied her headscarf, the way she posed for pictures, the way she wrote her captions, everything. Zara was now wearing designers from head to toe. Gucci bags, Louis Vuitton shoes, Versace dresses. Her hair was always new, Brazilian, Peruvian, Vietnamese, Indian. Every 2 weeks, different hair. Her nails were always done. Her skin was glowing even more because she could now afford the expensive creams and treatments. She traveled. Oh yes, she traveled. Her passport started filling up with stamps. Dubai, London, Paris, Ghana, South Africa, and every trip, content for Instagram. Videos in the airplane, videos in 5-star hotels, videos at expensive restaurants overlooking the Eiffel Tower, overlooking Burj Khalifa. Young girls, some of them only 15, 16 years old, would send her messages. Queen Zara, I want to be like you. Please teach me your ways. What business do you do? How did you make it? And Zara would reply with the same lies she told everyone. Hard work, baby girl. Prayer. Focus. Believe in yourself. But here's the thing about expensive lifestyles. They're like quicksand. The more you sink into it, the harder it is to escape. And the more you have, the more you want. By her final year in university,
Zara had become a full celebrity. 500,000 followers on Instagram. Companies were sending her products to promote. Small paid partnerships. She was verified on Instagram. That blue check mark that made people take you seriously. She had arrived. But you see, when you taste the good life, when you get used to expensive things, normal money starts to feel like small money. It starts to feel like insult. Zara's expenses were now crazy. A designer bag that cost 500,000 naira. Shoes that cost 200,000. Hair that cost 550,000. Trips that cost millions. Hotels that cost 300,000 naira per night. Expensive restaurants where a meal cost 80,000 naira. The big men were still giving her money, yes, but it wasn't coming as fast as before. Mr. Tunde would give her 500,000 and Zara would spend it in one day. One day. Alaju would give her 1 million and it would finish in 3 days. Chief Obi was now married to a new wife, a younger one, so he wasn't calling Zara as often anymore. Zara started feeling pressure. Real pressure. She had built this image online, Queen Zara, the luxury babe, the girl who had it all, the girl who never lacked. Her followers expected her to maintain a certain standard. She couldn't post a picture wearing the same outfit twice. She couldn't be seen in anything that looked cheap. She couldn't let people know that sometimes her account had only 30,000 naira. Sometimes it was practically empty. The likes, the comments, the followers, the attention, they had become like a drug, a very powerful drug. Zara needed them. She needed people to envy her, to worship her, to wish they were her, to say, I want to be Queen Zara. When she went 3 days without posting, people would comment, Queen, where are you? We miss you. That feeling of being missed, of being wanted, of being important, it was everything to her. But to maintain that feeling, she needed money, lots of it. And the men she was dealing with, they were getting tired. Uncle Emeka's wife had found out about Zara and there was big trouble in his house. He stopped calling. Mr. Tunde got transferred to Port Harcourt. Alhaji Musa's business was having problems.
Zara started panicking. She tried to find new big men, but it wasn't as easy as before. The competition was too much. Every day, new beautiful girls were entering the game. Younger girls, more desperate girls, girls who were ready to do more for less money. For the first time in 2 years, Zara started seeing that her lifestyle might collapse, and the thought of going back to being regular Zara, back to being invisible, back to having only 50 followers and 5 likes, that thought terrified her more than anything in the world. Then, one Friday night in December, everything changed. Zara got an invitation to a party in Victoria Island. A very exclusive party, not just any party. This was the kind of party where only the big girls were invited, girls who were on another level entirely. Zara almost didn't go. She was feeling down, feeling like she was falling off, but something told her to go. Maybe, just maybe, she might meet someone there who could help her situation. She wore her most expensive dress, made sure her makeup was perfect, wore her best hair, put on the jewelry that Chief Obi had bought her before he disappeared. When she looked in the mirror, she looked like a goddess as usual. But inside, she was desperate, very desperate. The party was in a penthouse in Victoria Island, the kind of place where you needed a code to even get into the building. When Zara walked in, she saw girls she had only seen on Instagram, girls with millions of followers, girls who were living lives that made even Zara jealous. And then she saw her, Monica, her old friend from secondary school. They had lost contact after WAEC, hadn't seen each other in almost 7 years. But now, when Zara saw Monica at this party, her mouth literally fell open. Monica looked like... How do I even describe it? Monica looked like she had gone to heaven and God himself had blessed her.
Her skin was glowing like she bathed in diamond water. Her jewelry, and I'm not talking about the fake ones people wear, had to be worth millions. Real gold, real diamonds, the kind of jewelry that you see in magazines. Her dress probably cost more than Zara's entire wardrobe. And her aura. Monica carried herself like royalty, like she owned the world. Girls at the party were greeting her with respect. But the most shocking thing, Monica arrived at the party in a Range Rover Sport, brand new. And when Zara casually asked whose car it was, thinking maybe it was her boyfriend's car or her sugar daddy's car, Monica just smiled and said, "It's mine. I bought it last month. Cash, 80 million naira.
Zara's heart nearly stopped. Monica was the same age as her, same class in secondary school. They even used to share lunch because both their families were poor. Now this same Monica had just bought a Range Rover for 80 million naira. Cash? Where did she get that kind of money? Zara couldn't concentrate on the party after that. Her eyes kept going back to Monica. How? How did she do it? What was the secret? After the party, around 2 a.m., as people were leaving, Zara gathered courage and pulled Monica aside. They went to a quiet corner away from everyone. "Monica, babe, it's so good to see you after all these years. You look amazing. More than amazing, actually." Monica smiled. That same smile from secondary school, but now with something else behind it. Something Zara couldn't quite place. "Thank you, Zara. You're looking good too. I've been following you on Instagram. I see you're doing well, Queen Zara." She said the name with a slight mockery in her voice. Zara felt a sting, but pushed on. "Monica, please, be honest with me. We're old friends. How? How did you get all this money? Range Rover? Real diamonds? This is not small thing, oh." Monica looked around to make sure nobody was listening. Then she looked Zara straight in the eye. "Zara, are you ready to really blow? Not this small money you're managing from these useless men who give you 50,000 here, 100,000 there. Real money. The kind of money that never finishes. The kind of money that makes you powerful. The kind of money that puts you in control." Zara's heart started beating fast. "Yes, Monica, yes. Tell me. What do I need to do? Who do I need to meet? Just tell me." Monica studied her for a long moment. "It's not easy, oh. It requires commitment. It requires sacrifice. And once you enter, you cannot leave. Ever. Are you sure you're ready?" "Yes. I'm tired of struggling. Look at me. I'm fine. I'm beautiful. Why should I be begging men for money? Why should I be worried about where next month's rent will come from? Please, tell me." Monica moved closer and whispered, so close that Zara could smell her expensive perfume. "There's a sisterhood. We are not regular girls. We don't beg men for money. We don't wait for them to give us crumbs. We take. We take their destiny. We take their glory. We take their breakthrough. We use it to build our own wealth, our own empire. Men are just vessels, containers of blessings that we harvest." Zara felt a cold chill run down her spine. The way Monica said it, so casual, so cold, made her skin crawl. "Destiny? What do you mean?" Monica continued, her voice low and steady. "Every person has a destiny. Blessings that are meant for them. Success that is programmed for them. We know how to transfer it. We have powers. We have knowledge. Ancient knowledge passed down through generations. We sleep with these men, not just for money. We drain them spiritually. Everything they were supposed to become, we become it. Their business that was supposed to succeed, our business succeeds. Their breakthrough, our breakthrough. Their wealth, our wealth." Zara's mouth was dry. But how? How is that possible? The sisterhood has connections to the spirit world. We serve powers that are beyond what you can imagine. We don't worship God, oh.
We worship something else, something older, something that actually delivers what it promises: power and wealth, guaranteed. No prayer, no fasting, no waiting for miracles, immediate results. A voice in Zara's head was screaming at her to run, to leave this conversation, to block Monica's number and never speak to her again. This was clearly evil. This was clearly wrong. This was the kind of thing her mother had warned her about. This was witchcraft. This was blood money. This was a one-way ticket to hell. But another voice, a louder voice, the voice of ambition, the voice of greed, the voice of desperation was saying, "But look at Monica. Look at her life. Look at her glow. Look at her wealth. Whatever she's doing, it's working. It's working very well. And you need it. You need it now before you fall back to being nobody." Zara's hands were shaking. Is it dangerous? Do people die? Monica laughed, a small, cold laugh. You won't die, not if you follow the rules. The men, yes, some of them face consequences. Some lose their businesses, some get sick, some go mad, some die. But that's not your problem. That's their destiny being transferred. Think of it as business. In business, there are winners and losers. We are the winners. They are the losers. But it's evil. It's wrong. Monica's face hardened. Evil? Zara, what is evil? Is it not evil that we are beautiful, that God gave us these faces and these bodies, but we have to suffer? Is it not evil that men have all the money in this world while we have to beg them? Is it not evil that we have to spread our legs and pretend to enjoy it while these pot-bellied fools grunt on top of us for just 50,000 naira? Who is really evil here? We are just taking what should have been ours from the beginning. This world is not fair, Zara, so we have to make it fair by ourselves.
And there it was, the devil's logic, the serpent's wisdom. Wrong packaged as right, evil packaged as justice. And Zara, desperate, hungry, addicted to luxury, addicted to attention, addicted to being Queen Zara. She swallowed it. She swallowed all of it. What do I need to do? Zara heard herself asking. Monica smiled, a smile that didn't reach her eyes. Give me your number. I'll call you when it's time. Don't tell anyone about this conversation. Not your roommate, not your family, nobody. The sisterhood values secrecy above everything. If you tell anyone, if you whisper even one word about this, you will face consequences, serious consequences. Do you understand? Zara nodded. She gave Monica her number. They hugged goodbye like old friends, but both of them knew that something had changed. Something dark had been set in motion. For the next 2 weeks, Zara couldn't sleep well. Every night, she would think about what Monica had said. Part of her was excited. Imagine having Monica's kind of money. Imagine never having to beg any man again. Imagine being truly powerful. But another part of her was terrified. What if something went wrong? What if she died? What if she went to hell? Her mother had raised her in church. She knew about God. She knew about sin. She knew about consequences. But every time she opened Instagram and saw girls younger than her living lives she could only dream of, every time she checked her bank account and saw that she was almost broke, every time she imagined going back to being regular, invisible, unimportant, the fear would fade and the desire would take over. Then, one night, at exactly 11:45 p.m., her phone rang. Unknown number. She picked up. Hello? It's Monica. Are you ready? Zara's heart was pounding so hard she could hear it in her ears. This was it, the moment of decision, the moment that would change everything. She could say no, she could hang up,
She could pray and ask God for forgiveness for even considering this madness, but instead, she heard her voice say, "Yes, I'm ready." And with those 3 words, Queen Zara signed her soul away. 2 days later, on a Friday night, Monica sent Zara an address. Banana Island, Lagos. One of the most expensive neighborhoods in all of Nigeria, where only billionaires and millionaires lived. "Come alone," Monica's message said. "Wear something white. Tell nobody where you're going. Delete this message after reading it." Zara took an Uber to Banana Island. The whole drive, she seemed uncomfortable, worried, and scared. The Uber driver tried to make conversation, but she couldn't speak. Her throat was dry. Her heart was racing. When they got to the gate of the house, Zara got down. The Uber driver looked confused. "Madam, are you sure this is the right address? This place looks empty." He was right. From outside, the house looked abandoned. The gate was rusty. The compound looked overgrown with weeds, but Monica had sent her this exact address. Zara paid the driver and walked toward the gate. As soon as she touched it, the gate swung open by itself. No squeak, no noise, just opened. The Uber driver saw this and drove away quickly, like he knew something evil was happening. As Zara walked into the compound, everything changed. What looked abandoned from outside was actually beautiful inside. The compound was clean, well maintained. There were expensive cars parked there. Range Rovers, Mercedes-Benzes, Bentleys. And the house was a mansion, 3 stories of pure luxury. The front door opened before she could knock. Monica was standing there, wearing a white dress, just like Zara. But Monica's face looked different, harder, colder. "You came. Good. Follow me. Don't speak unless you're asked a question. Don't touch anything. Don't look anyone directly in the eye. Just follow me and do exactly as I say." Monica led Zara through the mansion. The inside was decorated with things Zara had never seen before. Strange masks on the walls, sculptures that looked ancient and evil, paintings of women with red eyes. And the smell. There was a smell in the air that Zara couldn't place. Sweet, but also rotten, like flowers mixed with decay. They walked down a long corridor. The lights were dim, red lights. Everything looked like blood. Zara wanted to run. Every instinct in her body was screaming at her to turn around and run as fast as she could. But her legs kept moving forward, like something else was controlling them. At the end of the corridor was a door, a big black door with strange symbols carved into it. Monica stopped and turned to Zara. "Beyond this door is your new life. Once you enter, there is no going back, ever. If you want to leave, leave now. This is your last chance." Zara stood there. 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds. This was it. Her last opportunity to save herself, to choose God over mammon, to choose righteousness over riches, to choose her soul over success. But all Zara could think about was her Instagram followers, the likes, the comments, the attention, the designer bags, the trips, being Queen Zara, being worshipped, being envied, being powerful. "I'm ready," she whispered. Monica pushed the door open, and what Zara saw made her blood freeze. The room was huge, circular. The walls were painted completely black. In the center of the room was a red cloth spread on the floor, forming a perfect circle. On that red cloth were items that made Zara's stomach turn. A human skull, bleached white, positioned in the very center. 13 black candles arranged around the skull, all of them burning with flames that were unnaturally still. They didn't flicker or move, just burned straight up like frozen fire.
A bowl made of dark wood containing a liquid that was too thick to be water, too dark to be blood, something in between, and a knife, a ceremonial knife with a curved blade and a handle wrapped in what looked like human hair. But the items weren't what made Zara want to scream. It was the women. 13 women stood around the red circle, all of them young, all of them beautiful, all of them wearing white dresses identical to what Zara and Monica wore. And Zara recognized some of them, girls she had seen on Instagram, girls with millions of followers, girls she had envied, girls she had wanted to be like. They were all here, all of them part of this thing. Their eyes were open, but they looked empty, like they were there but not there, like something had taken the humanity out of them and left just the shells. In the center of the circle, sitting on a black throne that seemed to be made of bones, actual bones, was a woman. The woman they called Mama J, Great Mother of Wealth. Mama J, Great Mother of Wealth, looked about 60 years old, but something about her suggested she was much, much older. Her skin was dark and wrinkled, but her eyes were sharp and bright and terrifying. When she looked at you, it felt like she could see everything. Your past, your present, your future, your secrets, your sins, your soul. She wore all black, a black wrapper, black beads around her neck, black beads around her wrists. On her forehead was a mark drawn in white chalk, a symbol that hurt to look at. Zara couldn't explain it, but staring at that symbol made her head hurt, made her dizzy, made her want to vomit. "I have brought her, Great Mother of Wealth," said Monica. "So," Mama J spoke, and her voice filled the entire room even though she wasn't shouting. "Another one comes seeking power. Another beautiful fool who thinks beauty alone is enough. Another hungry soul ready to trade eternity for a few years of earthly pleasure." She stood up from her throne and walked towards Zara. With each step, the candles burned brighter. The liquid in the bowl began to bubble, even though there was no fire under it. Mama J circled Zara slowly, studying her like a farmer studying a goat at the market. Good skin, good body, beautiful face. Yes, the men will fall easily for this one. Their destinies will flow like water. Mama J, I want to join. I want to be part of the sisterhood." Mama J stopped in front of her and smiled. A smile that showed teeth that were too white, too sharp, too perfect for someone her age. "I know what you want, child. Everyone who comes here wants the same thing. Money, power, fame, luxury. And you will get it. Oh yes, you will get more than you can imagine. But first, you must understand the price. Once you join us, you are ours forever. Your body belongs to us. Your soul belongs to our master. You will do as we command. You will bring us men, rich men, powerful men, men with destiny, men with glory. You will sleep with them. You will bathe them with our special soap that contains the ground bones of the dead and herbs soaked in the tears of widows. You will feed them food mixed with our special powder made from the ashes of miscarried fetuses and the blood of black goats sacrificed at midnight. Mama J continued, unbothered by Zara's reaction. When you do this, their spiritual covering will be removed. Their destiny will become loose, like a fruit ready to be plucked, and we will pluck it. We will transfer everything meant for them to you. Their business success, your success. Their breakthrough, your breakthrough. Their glory, your glory. their life force, your riches. What happens to them? Zara managed to ask, her voice barely a whisper. That is not your concern. Some lose their jobs, some lose their businesses, some get diseases, some go mad, some die. Whatever happens to them is between them and fate. You just collect your reward and move on to the next one.
But know this, child. If you ever try to leave the sisterhood, if you ever betray us, if you ever tell anyone our secrets, if you ever try to go back to your church and pray to that weak God you abandoned tonight, you will die. And your death will not be quick. You will rot from inside. Your beautiful skin will peel off. Your organs will fail one by one. You will suffer for months before death finally takes you. And when you die, your soul will not rest. It will belong to our master for eternity. Mama J, great mother of wealth, turned to the other women in the circle. Sisters of darkness, is she acceptable? All 13 women spoke at once, in perfect unison, in voices that sounded like they came from somewhere deep underground. Great mother of wealth, she is acceptable. Mama J, great mother of wealth, turned back to Zara. Do you accept these terms? Do you give yourself to us freely? Speak now or leave and never return. This was Zara's final moment, her absolute last chance. Everything in the universe was giving her a way out. Every fiber of her being that was still human, still connected to God, still pure, was begging her to run. But the addiction was too strong. The hunger was too deep. The desire to be Queen Zara, to be worshipped, to be envied, to have money without limit, to never struggle again. It had consumed everything good in her. I accept. And in that moment, something inside Zara died. She felt it, like a light being switched off, like a door being slammed shut, like a part of her soul being ripped away and thrown into darkness. Mama J, great mother of wealth, smiled that terrible smile again. Then come and sign the book. Come and seal your fate. One of the women brought forward a large book, ancient. The pages were not paper. They looked like skin, human skin. And the names written in it were not written in ink. They were written in blood. Hundreds of names, maybe thousands. Names of women who had come before. Women who had made the same choice Zara was about to make. Mama J handed Zara the ceremonial knife. Cut your palm. Let your blood flow. Sign your name and speak these words. I give myself freely. I reject the light. I embrace the darkness. I am the sisterhood of darkness. The sisterhood of darkness is me, forever and ever, until my soul is consumed. Zara cut her palm. The pain was sharp, but somehow distant, like it was happening to someone else. Her blood dripped onto the book. She wrote her name, Zara Johnson, in her own blood. And then she spoke the words, every single word, clearly, firmly, sealing her damnation. The moment she finished speaking, all 13 candles went out at once. The room went completely dark. Zara couldn't see anything, but she could hear things. Whispers, voices, screams from far away, laughter that wasn't human. Then she felt something cold and oily and long, touching her face, moving down her body, entering her, not physically, but spiritually, like something from another realm was crawling inside her soul and making itself at home. When the lights came back on, Zara was on the floor.
The other women were standing over her, looking down at her with those empty eyes, and Mama J was smiling. "Welcome, sister," Mama J said. "Welcome to the Sisterhood of Darkness. Now let me teach you how to hunt."
We take what was hidden. We take what was denied. Men fall, men kneel. Destiny is ours to guide.